Play the cast. Watch yourself. It's okay to laugh. Let me show you what I'm joking with. Play the cast. Watch yourself. It's okay to laugh. Let me show you what I'm joking with. Attention, all you chicken heads, everybody in a place to be. It's 3 a.m. triple and I'm him giving you this comedy. Now you ain't heard nothing like this before. Unedited comedy cast. All you new chicken heads, welcome to the fam. Uncooked gon' make you laugh. Play the cast. Watch yourself. It's okay to laugh. Let me show you what I'm joking with. Play the cast. Watch yourself. It's okay to laugh. Let me show you what I'm joking with. Boom, 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 boom. What you say? Boom, 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 boom. What? Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Don't that make you just want to rock? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I see you in your car. You know you just rocking. Yeah, man. Ha ha. It's the comedic adventures of Uncooked Chicken, yeah. Adventures of Uncooked Chicken. My comedy journey giving you this funny. It's the comedic adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Comedic adventures of Uncooked Chicken, yeah. Comedic adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Ain't no need to edit. Hell yeah, I said it. It's the adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Hey, listen, play the cast. What you say? I want to thank Mystical. What? You know, give me that. Listen, yeah. I appreciate that old school Mystical. Play the cast, yeah. Anyway, listen. Welcome to this 27th episode of Uncooked Chicken. I am your host, NateNathaNathaniel. All three of them, listen, all three of them ends is me. Listen. I am, Triple N, giving it to you at 3 a.m. in the morning. This is my improvisational sketch comedy cast that I do in my hybrid studios of NateNathaNathaniel as I'm driving to my hustle. Giving you I'm giving you the comedy, I'm giving you the podcast, that the rawness is called Uncooked Chicken because we don't edit. I say it, we don't edit. It just, listen, what comes out stays out. Listen. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to get rid of it. Listen, not like DEI. Listen, I like diversity. We want to keep it. We ain't trying to go around sneaking in the middle of the night in Washington, D.C., trying to take artifacts out of a historical Washington. Listen, historical African-American library. We want to keep it. You know what I'm saying? You can't erase history. It happened. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you don't learn it, you repeat it. Listen. You better listen and don't make me start preaching up in here. Listen. Whoa, yeah, baby. Okay, now listen. Man, on Uncooked Chicken, I give you 3 F topics that we talk about. The first one is the funny I'm working on. I'm spitballing, constructing, raising this baby so it can graduate. Yes, sir. The second F topic is what's familiar going on in the world according to me, NateNathaNathaniel. And the last F topic I give you is ForReal though, or fake news, where I give you a story or something about happened to me, maybe it didn't happen to me, and you gotta decide if it's for real though, or if it's fake news, and you'll find out on the next following episode of Uncooked Chicken what the results are, what the polls say, you know what I'm saying? How's my approval rating after 100 days? Listen, in this new year, check it out. Is it the lowest rating that you ever heard of out of 7 presidents? Wait a minute. President Chicken, what you got to say about that? Listen. Anyway, man, I woke up in the morning, man, and I realized that I am an S.O.B. Yes, sir. I'm an S.O.B. I couldn't believe it. I told my mama, I said, Mama, I think I'm an S.O.B. She said, baby, what did you say? You better watch your mouth, NateNathaNathaniel. You are not an S.O.B. She said, not today, Satan, not today. That's what she said. I said, Mom, I'm sorry. I think I'm an S.O.B. You know what I'm saying? I said, I think I subconsciously ovary bias. Yeah, I'm subconsciously ovary biased. I'm an S.O.B. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I went to my hustle. Yeah, I went to my hustle. And I seen this young lady, and I realized that I am biased to people that I believe have ovaries. You know what I'm saying? If you have ovaries, I think I'm nicer. I seen this girl at my hustle, you know what I'm saying? And she said hi to me, and I waved hi to her. You know, when I kind of tilted my head, I kind of half smiled, and I waved my hands, you know, just like a little rotation wave when they just kind of, all the fingers just kind of rotate together. And I said hi. And then she was walking with her brother or her person or somebody, you know, and then me and the dude, our eyes caught, you know what I'm saying, when two men's eyes catch, and we look at each other, we're like, oh, we in that moment, you know what I'm saying? So then I had to turn my soft hands into like a hard fist. So then I clutched them fingers, you know what I'm saying? And I squeezed them real tight, you know what I mean? And I turned that frown, I turned that half smile into like a stern frown, and I got my head straight, and then I shook my fists like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like two pumps, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like fight the power, you know what I'm saying? And I said, oh my gosh, I'm a S.O.B. You know what I'm saying? I changed up the game. I changed it up when two guys' eyes connected. I changed my whole demeanor. And I just want to say right now to the men, I apologize. Yes, sir, the chicken apologizes for being an S.O.B. I didn't even know. Sometimes you got to audit your walk. Sometimes you got to see the way you talk. You got to look at yourself and say, damn it, listen, I got problems. Do I treat people with ovaries differently than I do people without ovaries? Listen, I think I do. I think I'm an S.O.B. So listen, the chicken ain't afraid. The chicken is not afraid what I'm going to do, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm apologizing right now. All my guys, listen, next time I see a dude, you know what I'm saying, my guy, my road dog, you know what I'm saying, my bruh. When I say my bruh, I'm like, hey, man, listen, you know, I ain't afraid. I'm going to tilt my head to the side. Yes, sir. I'm going to look at my guy. I'm going to give my guy a half smile, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to give him a little soft wave, just like your fingers are just going to be a fan, and they're just going to rotate, you know what I'm saying? And like I'm in a parade, and I'm just waving to everybody just softly, and I ain't afraid to do that, you know what I'm saying? The chicken is comfortable in this can. Next time I see my guys, that's what I'm doing. So don't look at me funny, guys. Don't look at me funny. Y'all be like, hey, what the hell wrong with the chicken? The chicken, listen, chicken, I think the chicken want to go out on a date with me, you know what I'm saying? I think the chicken, listen, I ain't gonna be no more S.O.Bs. Equality, listen, treat everybody the same, you know. Yeah, what's you doing? Listen, hey man, that ain't the funny I'm working on this morning. I woke up in the morning and realized I was an S.O.B. So I'm going to check out. Anyway, the funny that I'm working on, man, is the first topic, I appreciate happy people. Yeah, I love happy people. You know what I'm saying? It just makes the world better. Listen, I love happy people. Listen, I'm a happy person. The chicken is happy all the time. I love happy people, man. And I just learned that I really appreciate those people who work at like amusement parks, you know, like Disneyland, Disney World. I appreciate those people. You know what I mean? Because they happy all the time. All the time. You can't have nobody who not happy. You know, you can't have somebody just ignorant, just angry. You know, you go to Disneyland, you pay $2,000, you know, for a family of three. You know what I'm saying? You go in there, you get on a ride, and they're like, welcome to damn Disneyland. Where you from? Well, we're from Atlanta. Nobody gives a damn where you from. Just get your ass on this ride and enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now listen. You ain't going back. It ain't the happiest place on earth. You know this. You ain't going back. You paid all that, but you ain't going back. You know what I'm saying? That's why I heard they have a happy camp. Yeah, they go to it's called I don't know, Disneyland happy camp. You know, the traditions, I think they call it. They go to a traditions camp or something, and they have to learn how to be happy. You know, they gotta change them. You know what I'm saying? They gotta change their walk, change their talk. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I just imagine going to happy boot camp. You know, they're like doing jumping jacks and singing the Mickey Mouse song. You know what I'm saying? You know, every jumping. M-I-C 1, K-E-Y 2, M-O-U-S-C 3. Who is that? Mickey Mouse 4, Mickey Mouse 5. You know what I'm saying? I want you to smile, and you better keep smiling. You know, they just, you know what I'm saying? They waterboard them, you know. They say, they waterboard them. The drills, the happy drill sergeants, like, you will sing, it's a small world, while you're being waterboarded. Do you understand? Yes, sir, we understand, sir. You know, they put them down and start waterboarding them. Sing the song. A small world. Are you choking? No, sir. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Sing the song. It's a song. Can I have some more happiness? You know what I'm saying? Gotta get those guys conditioned so they can go through 9 hours of smiling and waving at people. You know, listen, that's something. Now, I heard they paid these. Listen, I heard the Disney employees get paid really good. Well, they get good benefits. You know what I'm saying? They get free college. You know, that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good. They can live on campus, you know, and they got like a Disney campground they live in, which is good. So they get some bennies. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that, but I'm glad they got a happy camp for them happy campers. You know what I'm saying? And check it out. Where do Disney, listen, if you work at Disneyland, Disney World, whatever, and it's time for you to go on vacation, where the hell do you go? Where the hell does the Disney... Listen, where did the Disney people go on vacation? You know, do they also go to Disneyland, Disney World? You know, I'm just like, man, damn, bro. You like always at work, you know? You can't even get a break. It's like Disney own you, my guy. They own you. You work for the man. You know what I'm saying? You work for the mouse own you. You in the mouse house. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, can these guys get a vacay? Where do they vacay? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like Disney camp and happy campers and everything, you know, they tell them, the drill sergeant's like, hey, I don't know what you got going on in your life, and I don't want to know, but when you go past those gates and you see the mouse house, whatever you have, whatever shit you have, we want you to leave it at the house. You know, he's like, I want you to repeat after me. Where do we leave shit? At the house. And they all respond to him. Where do you leave it? At the house. Where do we leave shit? Leave it at the house. You know what I'm saying? They gotta condition these people to stay happy so you can get a fake experience like it's, you know, the happiest place on earth. But I do appreciate, I appreciate Disneyland, everything, Disney World, because they don't listen, because they listen, they sign up and they subscribe to DEI, you know what I'm saying, diversity, equity, inclusion. They subscribe to it. You know what I mean? Imagine going to a place, Disneyland, Disney World, and there's no DEI at all, right? You know what I'm saying? All you got is white male characters. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You go to Disneyland, Disney World, you got what? You got Buzz Lightyear, you know what I'm saying? You got Woody. You know, you ain't got Mickey Mouse. He's a mouse. He diverse. You ain't got him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got Goofy. Nope. No, he's a dog. Listen, who else you got? You got Peter Pan, right? Maybe you got Peter. I don't know. Peter Pan might be LGBTQ. Listen, Peter Pan may not be there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, how you like that? You got Buzz Lightyear. You maybe have Mr. Incredible. You know what I'm saying? You might have Jack, you know what I'm saying? And Dash. You know, maybe Tarzan, but I don't know. Tarzan hangs out with the brothers. You know what I'm saying? He may not be invited to go and everything. So how you like that, Disneyland? You know, thank God we got some diversity. It's amazing that diversity is such a blessing to have, and we want to get rid of it. Interesting. Listen, I'm just saying, thank you, Disneyland, for keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, And what happens? They want you to keep that shit at the house and everything. What happens if you can't? What happens when Mickey goes after he'd worked 9 hours at Disneyland and he goes to the Disney bar, and he sees Goofy, his best friend, trying to push up on Minnie Mouse, and he's like,
whoa. What's going on here, Goofy? Why are you buying Minnie Mouse, my girlfriend, a drink?
Sorry, Nicky. She look a little thirsty. And Minnie's like,
oh, shucks, Mickey. He was just being nice. Don't be overzealous and jealous.
You know what I'm saying? And Mickey Mouse the next day got to deal with that. Mickey Mouse, they got to go to the play and perform for all these for these kids and everything. Mickey Mouse comes out there like,
hey, boys and girls, yesterday I was at the bar and my best friend Goofy, he was sitting there and just trying to flirt with Minnie Mouse. Is that nice, boys and girls?
And the boys and girls like,
no, Mickey, that's not nice. Goofy was being rude.
And Goofy comes out there.
So what I decided to do, everybody, I put a little extra something in Goofy's drink.
And Goofy comes out there with the kids and like, sorry, Mickey, I thought my drink tastes a little bitter. Listen, what the hell? You kidding me? I gotta go listen to a person that dresses up as Goofy. I gotta go to work every day. And I gotta what? No, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? You know what we gonna do? We gonna leave that shit at the house. Yeah, man. Anyway, listen, that's a funny I'm working on right there. That's funny. I love happy people. Love them. You know what I'm saying? Next F topic, baby. Next F topic is familiar. The familiar that's going on in the world today, according to me, NateNathaNathaniel. Listen, the familiar is there's a defense secretary of the United States out of 100 days. His name is Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth. Why do I know Pete Hegseth's name? Why? Tell me why. Do you know his name? Huh? Listen, he's 44 years old. Yes, he's only been a major. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no stars. You know what I'm saying? If a podcast ain't got no stars, wait a minute. I may not have no stars. Wait a minute. I'm saying he only got one. He ain't got no stars. He's a major. Listen, he's the defense secretary of the United States of America. I know him because he always is fumbling the football. I should not know him. I did not know President Biden's. I didn't know his defense secretary. Listen, Trump 1.0. I didn't know his defense secretary. Obama. I didn't know who his defense secretary was. You know what I'm saying? Why do I know Trump 2.0's defense secretary? Because he is 44 years old, right? He's a millennial, right? And he don't know how to group text. You kidding me? You a general, listen, you defense secretary. He don't know how to send a proper group text. Listen, this dude is sending out war plans. He's sending out war plans on an app called Signal, and he's including everybody. He ain't even double checking who's on the feed. How you gonna manage that department? You know what I'm saying? And you sending information to the wrong people. You sending classified information to the wrong people. Listen, he did it not once. He did it twice. What? Pete, you're killing me, Petey. You're killing me, Petey. Come on now. I don't even know why I know his name. I should not, I would not, I could not, but he keeps falling the football. And listen, President Trump fired people over less. Fire people over less. This dude messed up twice. And President keeping him around. I was like, well, maybe he's a diversion. I don't know. Just saying, millennials got to be upset because, listen, you got one of your own that don't even know how to send a group text properly. You know what I'm saying? Kidding me? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Anyway, who else is fumbling the football? Listen, the NFL, you fumbled the football this past weekend. We had the NFL draft. Yeah, man. And these fools, they had me watching this thing. Listen, I watched all rounds. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the NFL owners, decided to teach the Sander family, Deion, Shador Sander, they wanted to teach him a lesson. Yeah, they wanted to say, you talking all that stuff, but listen, this is our league. We gonna make sure we gonna keep a brother in his place. Did I just say that? The hell I did. We gonna keep a brother in his place. You know what I'm saying? Like that man ain't talented. Make me watch 2 days of NFL draft. You know you should have taken him in the first round, maybe the second round. You're gonna wait till the 5th round. Get the hell away from me. You know better. You should do better. You know, but I do blame the owners. Yes, I blame the owners on that one, and I also blame Tom Brady, TB12. Let me tell you something about TB12. You know what? He got paid money. Listen, he got paid money to be Shador's private quarterback coach. You know what I'm saying? He his own personal coach. He trained him. So basically, listen, not picking him, you know, is saying, well, Tom is not that good of a coach. Let me tell you something. I blame the NFL owners, and I also blame Tom Brady. Because what did Tom Brady do when it was time for the Raiders to draft a quarterback? Let me tell you what he did. Hold on. There's nothing wrong with the app. Listen, there's nothing wrong with the podcast. That's what Tom Brady did. Absolutely nothing. He had an opportunity. Listen, you had Shador in your backyard. You trained him up. You know what he could do. You know, he was at Colorado State. He was slinging the ball all over the place. They didn't even have a running game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And Travis Hunter went second pick overall. You know what I'm saying? Second pick overall. Yeah, he did. But let me tell you, when they played together in college, who threw the ball to Travis Hunter? Who threw it? He didn't throw it to himself. No, Tom. You know what I'm saying? Shador threw the damn ball to him. You kidding me? Listen, I hope the Chicken the Diamonds put it out there. I hope, listen, wherever, you know, Cleveland Browns picked him, if he stays on Cleveland, which he should, you know, he gonna do great things. Chicken the Diamond saying, you know, Shador gonna do great things, and then it's Tom Brady's fault. That's what I'm saying. Good job, Raider fans. Good job, Raider fans. Freaking Tom Brady. Y'all gon', I'm telling you, man, that's the second fumble. Oh, that's 2 fumbles. Pete Hegsteph, I shouldn't even know your name. And the second fumble, Tom Brady and the NFL owners fumbled the football. Should have picked Shador a lot earlier. The last fumble is, I watched a commercial during the Super Bowl, and it just disturbed me because they keep playing it in rotation. I just needed to take that commercial off the air. You know, the commercial is, you have a boat pull up in the water where one of the old entertainers, Seal, is on the boat, and Seal looks on the little rock, and he has some sea lions and another seal, and then they put they put the singer's face on one of these sea lions or one of these seals, and the seal starts singing. Listen, the mammal, starts singing Seal's song. And I said, you got to be kidding me. Who the hell thought that this was a good idea? Who fumbled this football right here? Listen, I don't know. Listen, I don't know what Seal might be going, the entertainer. He might be going through some things, some hard times. America, we need to put our differences together. You know, put our differences apart and come together. That's what the chicken said. Ain't no need to edit. Hell yeah, I said,
Like, oh my God, the chicken said we need to put our differences together.
well, it seems like we are putting our differences together, but we need to put our differences away and come together and help Seal. You know, just help Seal, because evidently he need a bag. You know, he need a bag. That was a disturbing image. image. Listen, don't even go look for it. Don't Google it. You do not need that image in your head. I promise you. Don't even search for it. Just leave it alone, because you won't be able to get the seal's face on a seal singing a seal song out of your head. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Chicken does not listen. Don't do it. Get that out your head. Anyway, that's the familiar. That's the familiar that's going on in the world, according to me. Mm-hmm. Now, the last F topic is for real though, or fake news. Listen, man, for real though, fake news. Man, listen, we celebrated in April. We celebrated the resurrection. We celebrated Easter, yes sir. And listen, so the chicken and Mrs. Chicken, we went to a Easter play. Yes sir. Check it out. We for real though, fake news. And listen, we go there, and some of these people knew Mrs. Chicken, you know what I'm saying? And so they were like, oh, look at you, Mrs. Chicken. Ooh, you a fine mama jamma. Turn around. Oh, sachet. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, it's your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know how sometimes for real though, fake news, you have a big person and a little person in a relationship or something, or you have two bigums in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Or you have two skinnies, you know what I'm saying? But a long time for real though, fake news, I used to be, I was the one that was in shape for real though, fake news. And my wife, she was bigums, you know what I'm saying? For real though, fake news. Listen, but now we didn't switch for real though, fake news, and now I'm the bigums, you know what I'm saying? And so when we went to see the kids in the Easter play, the resurrection play, you know what I'm saying? They were in the house of God for real though, fake news, and they were giving Mrs. Chicken compliments, you know? And then they looked at Mr. Chicken, they looked at NateNathaNathaniel, and they said, chicken, woo. Look like the chicken been going through some things. You've been getting enough sleep. NateNathaNathaniel, you all grayed up. You look rusty, dusty. Ooh. Mrs. Chicken looks young and vibrant, but you look like we need to put this chicken away in pasture somewhere. It's time to make some chicken nuggets out of the chicken. I said, what? Is that for real though, fake news? Did that really happen? Listen. Did we go to a service, you know what I'm saying? And everybody in the house of God was giving Mrs. Chicken compliments for real though, fake news. And they seen Mr. Chicken and they said, you look old and dusty and rusty. You big plump. Listen, like I've been having hormone chicken, you know what I mean? When you raise a chicken in 2 months, you know, after the little chicken's born and they put those hormones in him and he plumped up at that Sam's Club on the rotisserie. Listen. Did they call the chicken rotisserie? Said I was old and rusty and dusty. For real though, fake news. Listen, we gonna find out on the next episode of Uncooked Chicken if that was for real though or fake news. Yeah, man. Now in the last episode 26, for real though, fake news, we talked about the honey caper. Yeah, the honey caper. Did NateNathaNathaniel, did I go to my kids' spot and put honey on their steering wheel and honey on their car handles and honey all over the place, honey on the door handles and honey on the bathroom door, and listen, they got all sticky and everything. Did that really happen? Did they have to go to their apartment complex and they said, some random black guy, some RGB, some RBG was putting honey all over your place? That was you, Daddy? That was you? Oh my God! Did that really happen? Did the chicken really do that? Well, that was, for real. No, yeah, that was me, baby. That was me. I don't do April Fools all the time. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't expecting it. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't do one this year because it was the element of surprise. You know what I'm saying? Element of surprise. Listen here, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. You know what I'm saying? That's element of surprise when you don't tell people on a Signal app that you're about to do an April Fool's prank. You know what I'm saying? Because then they got prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't know. That's how you send a group text, Pete. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah, I did not do anything this year because sometimes, listen, the thought of me doing something, was just enough. You know, it's just as damaging because they were looking around and checking things this year to see if they got caught by the chicken, if it was going to be a chicken caper 2.0. Yeah, man. Woo! Listen, man, I want to thank all y'all for joining me in this 27th episode comedic journey of the greatest comedian you never heard of, NateNathaNathaniel. I am the GOAT, yeah, creator of all time. Come on, let me get mine, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thanks for joining me again in this comedic adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Yeah, comedic adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Ain't no need to edit. Hell yeah, I said it. It's the adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Comedic adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Comedic adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Listen, my comedy journey giving you this funny. It's the adventures of Uncooked Chicken. Woo! Play the cast. Watch yourself. It's okay to laugh. Let me show you what I'm joking with. Boom, boom.